Welcome to the AutoCrete Takeoff demonstration. Once the drawing is complete, you are ready to use AutoCrete's Auto Takeoff features. There are three all takeoff functions that will allow you to take off everything you have placed in the drawing using the foundation, takeoff, and drawing toolbars. These takeoffs are based on the wall's outside wall line used for bidding, the on-center takeoff used for concrete field order, and the square footage of the outside wall line also used for bidding. The takeoff being completed takes about 5 seconds and is based on the linear feet of the outside wall line. It includes the quantities for the footings, walls, pier pads, interior footings, windows, window wells, brick ledge, crawl space doors, beam pockets, blockouts, and anchors. Selecting any of the three takeoff icons will allow for two takeoff options. The first option would be to take off the entire job as you see for this house. The second option would be to select individual buildings in a drawing that has multiple buildings, or take off the entire project. All three takeoff functions will instantly calculate all quantities and volumes in the drawing. The next takeoff is for rebar. Using the configuration manager shown here, you will be able to attach non-visual rebar for footings and walls to each wall ID. In wall ID 1, the 8-inch 8-foot blue wall, and wall ID 3, the 8-inch 4-foot green wall, we have both vertical and horizontal rebar attached to the footings and walls. You will also be able to place visual matte rebar of any grade. Like the all takeoff functions, you can also select the area of the drawing or do an all rebar takeoff. In the rebar takeoff, you will receive three instant calculations: the linear feet, the pounds, and the piece count. You can also total the linear feet and pounds of the rebar. Next will be the flatwork takeoff. First, selecting the flatwork takeoff icon from the takeoff toolbar, then selecting the location for the takeoff data, you are ready for the takeoff. Using the list command to display and select the description of the flatwork, you can take off any area to the outside or inside wall lines, generating the square feet, cubic yards of concrete, and perimeter footage of the area. In this takeoff, we are selecting the area using the pointing device. We then are prompted for the location of the takeoff to the inside or outside wall line. The flatwork settings are located in the assembly's configuration manager. It is this location that you can establish the assembly code, description, color of the hatch pattern, and the concrete thickness. With the takeoff complete, you can build a pour sequence for the project scheduling. The pour sequence allows you to add a waste factor and round each pour to the quarter or half cubic yard. Using the pointing device, we are selecting the assemblies from the takeoff list by how the project will be poured. The first selection will be for the footing pour. This will be both the perimeter footings, the interior footings, and the pier pads. This brings the first pour total order to 27.5 cubic yards. Selecting the Subtract Concrete icon will allow you to calculate the concrete that can be excluded from the wall pour order. The calculation of 2.3 cubic yards includes all blockouts in the wall. When the takeoff is complete, by using the assembly codes at the beginning of each takeoff line, you can build a file for export to estimate concrete. This allows you to build your quote within a couple minutes of completion of the takeoff of AutoCrete. Please view the AutoCrete takeoff to estimate video.